So why should you shield your Strat? Is it really necessary? Does it make enough of a difference to go through all that hassle? That's what we're going to check out right now. When I built this Strat, I deliberately didn't shield it so that I can do a before and after test. So let's do the before. Okay, so let me show you what happens when I turn on this lamp. You hear that? Goes directly into the speaker. I turn it off and on. That's the before test. Now we'll see what happens when I shield the guitar. And I'm going to use this conductive shield paint from Nitorlag. And full disclosure, they gave me this for free. I'm not getting paid to do any of this. And I say whatever I think about it, but it's not up to what I say. You'll see if it works or if it doesn't. Oh yeah, maybe I should just release the strings a little first. I've never used this before, but let's try it out. The reason I'm painting right here is because I want to connect the cavity to the back of the pickguard. So it has been drying now for a few hours. Let's see how it's doing. This is one layer. It's actually very dry, but in the just right here in there in the corner, it's not quite dry yet. You know what? I think I will give it one more layer just to be sure. So now it has to dry again, and I'll let it dry till tomorrow. So it's 6 days and a haircut later, and the paint is super dry. Not that it has to dry for 6 days, a few hours is enough, but I have had a lot to do. So now I'm finally back, and I'm ready to check out the paint. Does it do anything? Does it work? Let's see. I bought this cheap multimeter, and I'm going to measure the resistance in the paint, and if I put these two together, you can see there is zero resistance. Let's just take the copper foil as well. Let's check the copper foil, and with the copper foil, zero resistance. Okay, very good. So now let's check the paint. Just right here. There's a little resistance, but not much. So let's see from here to here. Not a lot of resistance. From here to here, not a lot of resistance. That's really great. This is a pickguard from Guitar Anatomy, and they have this foil on there when you get it. So let's see how it's working. Of course, zero resistance right here as well. But there's a little resistance. Does that matter? I've done this test before with another guitar. If you haven't seen that video, you can check that out afterwards. But it turns out it doesn't matter how much resistance actually there is. So another point is I want to connect the paint to the foil on the back of the pickguard, but it's hard. The paint can easily be rubbed off this edge. So that's why I'm going to take small snippets of this copper foil and put them on the edge just to connect with the foil on the back of the pickguard. Let's do that. You might think, is this copper foil conductive on the other side, on the adhesive side? So now let's check if there's connectivity from this one piece of copper foil onto this one. The question is the adhesive conductive? And it absolutely is. There's no reason to solder these together. It works just fine. So let's see if the foil and the paint connects. Right here and right here. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but the foil, I'm touching the foil and the paint. The foil right here and the paint. Absolutely. There's a small resistance, but it's very small. So there's a current flowing, and that's just fine. That's enough. So I just put some extra foil on the back to be sure that I get a great connection. The copper foil is right here at this hole. So let's put on the strings. I just tuned it up and I want to put a strap on there. I haven't seen this for years. It's something I bought after a Pat Metheny concert in Germany. So now I'm ready to do the official after test. Let's turn on the lamp. You can still hear it, but it's definitely less. You hear that? The noise level before the lamp is turned on is also less. Let's just crank it up a little. It's very loud. Super loud now. Okay, so let's turn on the lamp. You can still hear the lamp being turned on, but it's less. So as you can hear, the volume level compared to the noise level is absolutely acceptable, and the lamp is even turned on. So, do you need to shield your guitar? You absolutely have to. It's so much better that way. As you can hear. The only thing this guitar now needs to be absolutely perfect is I have to work a little on the nut. But I'm going to do that in the next video. I'll see you over there. It's so hard.